to my YouTube show. Today is all about the new Instagram algorithm. Oh my God, Instagram decided to come out. Julian Goodman, I think this is how I pronounce his name, has decided to come out just a few days ago in the beginning of June and talk to us about the 6 factors that now go into the new Instagram algorithm. Yes, there are 6, and now we need to get to grips with all of this so we understand how to better manage Instagram and our content. So let's start. Are you ready? Also, you want to be sticking till the end, because do you think shadow banning is still a thing? I'm gonna uncover some myths that they uncovered at the session that they did. Okay, ready? Let's go. All right, the number 1 is interest. So what is interest? Interest is when Instagram tries to understand how much and tries to predict how much you are going to like a certain piece of content. So what they do is they try to look back at your past behavior. So all of the comments that you take, the content that you like, all of the behavior that you have, when you, for example, if I am liking too many posts of hair color, I'm going to see a lot of that on my now discovery section on Instagram. So the number 1 is you will see posts based on things that Instagram will predict that you like based on your past behavior. And I'm gonna read some quotes that they actually said. They also said, and potentially machine vision, super sophisticated, machine vision to analyze the actual content of each post. So that's the first one. Second one is called timeliness. What is timeliness? This is really new. Do you guys remember late last year where we started seeing posts on our feed from like 2 weeks ago, and then we were like, oh, why we're seeing posts on our feed from 2 weeks ago? Like, nobody cares, it's 2 weeks. Now, this is new. Instagram is paying more attention to how recent the content, the feeds actually are on our feeds. So timeliness means that now, how immediately we are posting our content, we are more likely to be seeing most recent posts on our feed. No, this does not mean the algorithm has gone into a chronological order. It just means that unlike before, where the content we were seeing on the feed was more on the engagement we were having, that's no longer now how it is. Now it is more, Instagram is now paying more attention to the timeliness of when a post is being pushed out versus how it was a few months ago when we were seeing content from like a long time. Okay, so now number 3, relationships. Yeah, no, it's not what you're thinking. Well, it's kind of what you're thinking. Relationships, this is actually one of my favorites. Relationship means that Instagram is going to push content into your feed and into your Insta stories based on how much you are interacting with that person. So if you are spending a lot of time with this person on DMs, if you are liking a lot of that content, if you are writing lots of comments, liking the pictures, DMing, the time that you are spending in a relationship with this person on Instagram, Instagram is going to see that you belong in the category of friends and family, so they're going to keep pushing more of that content for you. So if you are wondering why you're not seeing a certain content from a certain friend, you might want to go and interact more with their content, so you're going to start seeing that. That's just happened to me actually. I have found a friend that I hadn't seen in a long time, and just because I've started interacting with him, I am now seeing a lot more of his content on my feed, which is great. You know, I can stay connected. So, okay, these are like the top 3, which is why they're in pink. Let's move on now to frequency. What do you think this is? No, this is not how frequent you post your content. This is how frequent you go into Instagram. Are you like one of those addictive scrollers? Like, oh my God, I am always picking up my phone to check my Instagram. And that is actually what signal number 4 is. Instagram is now taking into account how many times you are going into their app. because if you are going a lot into the app, you are far more likely to see content in that more chronological, I can't speak, chronological order, because you're going into the app quite a lot, okay? Now, number 5, following. What do you guys think this is? Following. Okay, basically what this is that if you are following a huge amount of people, Instagram obviously is going to have a harder time to be pushing in that content that you want to see. So my side note is maybe this is the time to do some spring cleaning and just maybe unfollow some people that are just not interested. The final one, it's usage. Number 6, this is super new and this is really interesting. Instagram wants to know how long you're spending on their app, on Instagram. And what they're saying is, well, the longer you are spending on Instagram, they are going to be doing a better job at going into, and this is a quote from them actually, they're going to dig deeper into their catalogs. This is a quote from Instagram, meaning if you're spending a lot of time on the app, they're gonna try to dig deeper into their catalog of content to give you the best content for you. So there you go. These are the 6 signals and factors that we all now need to get to grips with when it comes to Instagram. But before I leave, because I'm gonna try to make this content shorter for you guys, I'm gonna answer some questions, some myths that you guys have sent me, and some that I can already predict you are thinking. And let's talk about shadow banning. Remember a few weeks ago, or even a few months ago, where we talked about how if you use too much repetition of the hashtags on your post, you're gonna get blocked or shadow banned temporarily? Well, guess what? Forget about all that. It's not happening anymore. I'm actually really going to quote Instagram from this announcement that they had, this meetup that they had. It doesn't hide people's content for posting too many hashtags. And they are saying shadow banning is not a thing. So there you go, get your hashtag game on. By the way, I've got a YouTube tutorial which should be popping up here that you should watch just so that you can learn how to find your hashtags. So shadow banning is not a thing anymore. Okay, so the chronological feed, it's not coming back. Okay, second thing, this is new. If you are using the other Instagram functionalities like Insta Live or using stories, does that mean that my feed content is gonna rank higher? No. It is not. It does not mean. You could be doing Insta Lives, you could be using the stories a lot, and that's not going to mean and determine that your feed content is gonna rank higher. Those are completely disconnected, okay? This is a really good one. Does posting a lot actually hurt the algorithm? Guess what? No, post as much as you like, it won't actually hurt the algorithm. What you've got to do is you got to work out for you what is your best strategy for your content frequency. So like I know that I can post 3 times a day, and for me it works really well because I've worked that out. So you got to work that out. Now, if you are someone who posts 3 pictures in a row, that just means that you might have, the people might get some content in between of those 3 pictures being posted in a row. Now, what else? By the way, yes, other things that don't affect feed ranking, they don't. It doesn't matter if it's video content or visual content. And like before, they were giving a slight preference to video content. No longer. It is all about the quality of your content. And lastly, no, having a business profile or a personal profile does not affect whatsoever how your content is going to be ranked. There you go. These are the 6 factors you got to get to grips with. If you got more questions, drop them below in the comments. If you like these YouTube vlogs, I'll hit that red button and subscribe because that means I'll do more. And that's it. So yeah, let's just get cracking with our Instagram strategies.